cool.
Weird.
We're seeing Deadpool! Oh my gosh!
Think that wasn't yet. My sister has it. Yes. It's you. I know.
Wintertime here at Hogsmeade Village.
Lieutenant Dane.
Hello, Forrest.
You got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Time for my summer sizzle. Cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time.
I've always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Me at Splash Mountain. Just pepper these in here.
Hello, everyone. This is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish!
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you are brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. This is The Dish. Where's it? The Dish. The Dish. And where we talk about pop culture and theme parks and travel and how it all relates to each other, and a lot of fun news and things that are going on. And of course, we cover the box office, and we cover the box. And Mondays, that's our thing, is like covering the box office. And I just got off of a show at That Park Place. I guess we're still calling it Midday Magic. That Park Place. It's one of the most fun things that I do on a Monday with WDW Pro himself, and of course, magically MJ was there. And did First Dragon Queen, did they achieve the goal over at That Park Place? That's cool. New logo next in the bear suit. Yay! Cool. So absolutely, we've got people coming in, and I want to say hi to everyone. I kind of want to let there's probably some time. Let me see what I'm gonna go check and see what they're doing over at That Park Place, and seeing if they're about to send a whole bunch of people over here. But Seymour the Lion. And I also, there's a reason I'm waiting for something, is because I got to give credit to a lot of people who were checking out the live stream that I did from SeaWorld on Saturday. Oh, horrible weather day. That was crazy. Let me check this out real quick. This is we call this housekeeping type stuff. Snort Poopus, First Dragon Queen is here, and I'll be saying hi to everybody in just a momento. By the way, if you have a Marco's pizza near you, hi baby, see you coming in. If you have a Marco's pizza near you, this is Customer Appreciation Week is coming up at Marco's, where all week long it's going to be 50% off for all of their pizzas, is my understanding. So we shall see. I'm just going to keep that up over there so I can double check. Super Cat. Anyhow, and let's see, there is my beautiful wife, just came in. SeaWorld in the rain. Well, you definitely weren't hot. I was wet. So yeah, for those that didn't see it, I didn't get soaked during the SeaWorld live stream. And by the way, we put the super chat goal, which we already got 1 out of 5, which is great. Thank you, Dragon Queen. The super chat goal over here today is that you get to pick excuse me. You guys will get to pick the next location I go live from. It probably won't be SeaWorld again, because we want to give other locations a chance. But let's put, I'm going to get, hold on, let me do this real quick, because she is super chatted. Let me see if I can find it. I know you can probably hear my typing. So give me a second. We're going to see if we can find it. I want to put something on the screen. All right. So Dragon Queen is looking to get her first total 50 subscribers. And let me do this. I'm going to put this on the screen so you can see. There we go. Oh, let's try this. Yeah, I'll always go frozen when I go to a different window. I don't know why that is, but there you go. First Dragon Queen. There is the First Dragon Queen's YouTube channel, right? And First Dragon Queen. There it is in the chat. So you can see. There's the link. So guys, if you haven't done so yet, please do support First Dragon Queen, go over there and support her channel. Let's get her to 50 subscribers really quickly. Woofle McGruffle is in the house. I see you. I love Dragonfly. There you go. Hey, thank you, Go and Sugar. Appreciate that. Please do go over and support the First Dragon Queen. And I believe we are getting the raid from that Park Place. Yes, O2RR is in the chat. O2RR, welcome in, everybody from TPP. We got a raid coming in. Oops. Come on. All right, so let me say hi to everybody that is out there. Snortopoopas Cuber was first in the house today. Hello, Snortopoopas Cuber, the polar bear from Pinellas County. You get a applause for being first in the house. And then I'm going to put some. Oh, let's see, folks. Little background while I say hi. All right, so Snortopoopas Cuber first in house. Chief William Schweikert has come in. Hello, everyone. Hello. Chief William Schweikert, good to see you here. And it looks like my mom is here. Hi, Mom. Everybody say hi to my mom. And, yes. Weird. We always do love our...
Weird.
Yep, indeed. Going Shogi's here. Hello, howdy, Going Shogi. Tuber Chat is in the house. What is up, Kevin from Tuber Chat? Oh, by the way, Dragon Queen, I should tell you, check out Tuber Chat because Tuber Chat will also help you get your channel going. That's the whole thing. That's what Tuber Chat does. Is he helps other people see your channel. So go check out Tuber Chat. And Dragon Queen, that will help you out. And let's see, who else do we have here? There's Chief, and there's Going Shogi, but a bunch of people are coming in right now. My beautiful wife is here. Hi, baby, love you. First Dragon Queen, still 6 subs short. Let's see if we can fix that for you. So go check out Dragon Queen. Woofle McGruffle. So Woofle, I'm working on your clip. I am working on it. So here's where I am with the Woofle McGruffle clip, just so you know. Clip's going to look good, but I got to fix the music. I've tried several different versions of the music, and I don't like it yet. My wife loves Dragonfly, and check out the First Dragon Queen. Absolutely. O2RR says, Park Place Raid, Freedom Seeker is here. And Chief William Schweikert. It says TPP Raid. Welcome, TPP Raid. Kit Kat, TPP Raid. Mark, good to see you in the house. Oh, hi, Mark. Let's see, O2RR. Make sure I've said hi to everybody I've seen so far. This is a very important message from Go and Shogi. Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to follow the Bradley's Fun. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Thank you for sharing her link. And yes, we'll be sharing my wife's links as well. Congratulations, by the way. This particular channel that my wife is chatting from hit 1,000 subscribers over the weekend. So yay! Woo, 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 woo. 1,000 subscribers from my beautiful wife. Dan's Life at the Kingdom is here. Hello, Dan's Life at the Kingdom, who is helping us out over the weekend as well. I think I've caught up with everybody that I see, but there's a lot more people out there. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are, of course, as you may know, Ariel Black. I see Ariel Black. And Go and Shogi also shared my wife's channel out in the chat, so go check that out. Subscribe over there. Did I just sing the Gumby theme music? I don't know. Did I? Ariel Black 3323. Good to see you in the house as well. And thank you so much, everybody. Yes, indeed. You are why we are here. You're the apple in my eye. You're the cream in my coffee. You're the energon that gets this guy to transform and roll out to be here with you.
Toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy. This stuff's the greatest.
Back to Super Chats.
That's right. We've got some super chats and we have got to get to them. And we are so excited to get to them today because we love celebrating. It's what we do here on this channel. We celebrate you guys. We celebrate you for being here. And for those of you who don't know how we do this on this channel, The Dish, if you're new to the channel, this is how we do it. By the way, do like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and click the notifications, and also comment below if you're watching this on the replay. Replay gang! We love to celebrate. We love to celebrate you. We celebrate in the chat. If we have super chats or any types of support, we celebrate that. And how do we celebrate that? We love celebrating with our dance clips. Okay, so it's a lot of fun, and we all have the fun together, and we celebrate together in the chat. How do we do that? With emojis. So anytime we're playing a clip to celebrate you guys, please drop your emojis down in the chat, custom emojis. If you're a member of the channel, if you're not a member of the channel, that's totally cool. Any type of celebratory emojis, maybe hearts, maybe smiley faces, any type of thing that you want, you got. And we celebrate with those emojis. So what we're going to do before we do any super chats, I want to celebrate so you can see what it looks like. Get ready with the emojis. We're going to celebrate in the supers. We're going to celebrate in the chat right now. You ready? Set. Here we go. We're going to celebrate you. Let's go. Oh, yes. Yeah, there's I have also heard nothing but bad stuff about the new Animal Farm movie as well. First Dragon Queen is the first support for the channel today. $5 coming in hot with the 5. Thank you, First Dragon Queen. If the goal is achieved, and get 6 subs. New logo next in the bear suit and a sneak peek at Legacy. Hugs for all. Let's get First Dragon Queen to her 50 subs. Just 6 more subs. That's it. So we got to get her. And I know that link is out there in the chat. And also, let's celebrate because she helps out this channel so much. We're going to celebrate First Dragon Queen right now. It's back here somewhere. Everybody celebrate with us. First Dragon Queen.
The sovereign is moving, the hall begins to shake. High stakes magic in a breath we take. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never told. No typical story, no glitches tonight. Just the roar of the magic in the neon light. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never told.
And because in the live stream, I did not get to celebrate them because of the way that I was doing the live stream from SeaWorld. I wanted to celebrate those who super chatted from SeaWorld the other day. So we're going to put this on the screen. Okay. And if I don't know if you can see it, let me see if I can do it. Is there a way to blow this up? How do I edit? Zoom. There we go. There we go. O2RR came in for the 199. It says free Willy. O2RR. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate O2RR. Yay. And then we got another one that came in. Let's see, make sure I go to the right direction here. And this was from Sean. Sean the artist, or formerly the artist, says, but you don't want to fly 4,000 miles to hang out with me. I'm offended. Portland is a beautiful city. Yeah, we were talking about going to Portland. So let us celebrate Sean. Sean doesn't have his own clip yet, so let's give him the ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Is it too much? Too much? It's perfect! Oh, this is just the best of my scene.
And let's see, we also have I think there's one more. Let's see, I got to make sure I share the right thing here. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. And aha, I got it. And this was from our good friend Cliff Flicks. And Cliff Flicks came in with a $10 super chat from SeaWorld. He said, thank you for the cool live show stream. Great job. It looks like I need a SeaWorld annual pass. And I could not agree more. SeaWorld annual pass is a great value. And let's celebrate a Cliff Flicks. We'll give him it's, you know what? May the 4th be with you. Let's a little bit more style. And Seabrew has come in, gifted one follow the Bradley's Fun membership, and that went to Woofle McGruffle. Congratulations, Woofle McGruffle, and thank you so much, Seabrew. And for that, I think we get a culture bear. coming right up. Thoughts about Animal Farm. Yeah, I have heard so many. I haven't heard a single good thing about it. And a friend of mine wrote me, and we're gonna get to that. But first, you know what else we got to get to? We have a guest who's been patiently waiting backstage, and she's really one of our VIPs.
Excuse me, sir. Seeing as how the VP is such a VIP, shouldn't we keep the PC on the QT? Because if it leaks to the VC, you can end up an MIA, and then we'd all be put on KP.
I would like to leave the room now.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's funny.
She's not leaving. She's coming into the room magically. MJ, welcome as you cough your way onto the stage.
Literally, water can be your worst enemy. I'm like choking because I like that clip you play from Robin Williams. So I'm drinking my water and I'm like, oh, that's actually really funny.
A real spit take,
It
ladies
went
and
down
gentlemen.
the wrong tube. I'm kidding. I'm okay. Oh, what a day. May the 4th be with us.
Okay. I want to share real quick a little bit of housekeeping things. I was going to share it before I brought you on, but you'd been waiting so long.
Housekeeping, what they don't have at Disney. Go ahead.
I think you're not wrong. My gosh. All right. So over on the Spread Shop, follow the Bradley's Fun Spread Shop. Go and Shogi, if you want to put the link in the chat, you can. It is 25% off everything right now. We got today and tomorrow. May the 4th be with you, and Revenge of the 5th. Some people even extend that to Revenge of the 6th. I guess you could. Doesn't really matter. We've got products. We got shirts. We got mugs. We got ball caps. We got aprons, which Go and Shogi loves my apron. Says it's really good. I need to get a mug myself, so I probably will do that because even I need my 25% off. I don't technically own the shop. It's really cool though. This men's shirt premium is such a nice shirt. I have one of these, and 25% off right now, which is great. You can change the colors, which is so cool. You can you get to select whatever color, whatever size. The sizes are pretty accurate to American sizes, just to let you know. I actually have to refit myself because the last one I bought was a 2XL, and I'm not 2XL anymore. It fits like a dress now, which is a good thing, right? It's a good thing.
You could use it as a night jammy.
I did. I actually do. That's what I use it for now.
I love big well, maybe because I'm a girl, but I like oversized. This sweater is humongous, but it's cozy. I like cozy stuff.
It's a fungus humongous.
Yes, a fungus humongous. That's actually
it's really a fungus funny. Humongous. How you doing today, MJ? You good?
Hey, you know what? It's y'all's day, the Star Wars fans. May the 4th be with us. But you got a Charlie horse? Are you okay?
No, you know what? I did my arms last night. I'm sore. My back is sore, so I'm trying.
We had a great show over there.
I'm trying to get biceps to spare.
Oh, did you have how many dozen eggs? Forget how many dozen eggs.
I don't eat. It's it's really funny. They probably didn't eat breakfast back in that day when. Breakfast is a concept that was pretty much invented in the early 1900s to sell cereal and eggs and things like bananas and eventually orange juice and bacon and all that stuff. It all had to do. It was all marketing. For most of history, most humankind only ate maybe once, maybe twice a day. The concepts of breakfast, lunch, and dinner are very, very recent.
I do have a small request from you, Ron.
Sure.
Can you make a clip so that when I have admin capabilities, I could play it every time you start doing the arm stuff, and then it would be Gaston doing the same thing when he was a lad. He ate, I don't know how many dozen eggs. I would just like to play that clip every time you start flexing like that. It has to happen.
She wants a Gaston clip.
Yeah, I do. We need it desperately.
Instead, I'm going to put my merch back on.
Yeah, do that.
So, yeah. You've got Follow the Bradley's Fun logo merch. And let me see if I can get back to it. You've also got the dish. So if you're a fan of the dish, you want to advertise for us, we appreciate that, of course. I don't know why you'd buy it for a baby, but there it is. Here's what the shirt looks like for females for the dish. There you go, MJ. That's a perfect one for you.
Yay! Very nice.
This dish mug. What should I get for the show? Should I get the dish mug or should I get Follow the Bradley's Fun? I get the two mug.
Hold on. Does the mug actually say this dish mug? Because that would be so cool if it actually it
says the dish
mug. Get it?
I know. That's
just a dork.
Funny.
I'm a dork.
And then, of course, you got Make Disney Waltz Again, which, by the way, the quality of this merch is outstanding. It really is amazing quality stuff.
It's a great hat.
Just to let you know. But we'll get off. How does this look? Right? No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
no. Okay.
Whatever you want to do. It's your show.
No, we'll go back to here. We'll go back to here.
Oh, but there is something really funny. Oh, you put it on. We push the buttons at the same time. Ron used to eat 4 dozen eggs. Now that he has his own channel, he is a coworker of Pro. He eats 5 dozen eggs. Oh, that's funny.
It's probably true. I have never eaten that many dozens of eggs in my life. The closest I've ever come to that. The closest I've ever come is when they are deviled eggs, because I could easily eat a dozen deviled eggs because they're half eggs, so I might eat 6 full eggs. But deviled eggs, I will go nuts on deviled eggs.
Yum. Yeah, they're good.
Sebrew, you're not wrong. The mug is just a dish with a handle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we got one more super to start, and that's with O2RR says, instead of feeding, how about a super chat goal to have magically MJ get a picture with the baby alligator instead? A gator make alligators great again. Would you be willing? We actually have been talking about this. So what for a super chat goal, what would you be willing to do with a gator? Would you get your picture with a python and a gator? Would you?
I actually have that, but it was taken at Parrot Jungle when it used to be Jungle Island in Miami. I have to find those pictures, and then you can share them. I'll find them. Yeah, they're kind of old. The girls were really, really little. That place is actually really cool. They have a capybara encounter experience that you can pay extra for and feed them. And no, they don't have chupacabras, just the capybaras.
What a mean a chupacabra. All right.
Those are mystical creatures, Ron.
They're real. They're real.
You think so? I don't think so.
I don't know. O2RR, let's celebrate O2RR. Thank you. Alliance with Wilton.
Geez, we should have Wilton on here. How you send the Wilton the link? He'll join. He's a great troll. Wonderful troll.
Good old Wilton. Guys, we are actually 2 out of 5 for the super chat goal. That's awesome. But that being awesome, I guess we ought to get started, and let's take a look at the numbers. What a weekend it was at the box office. Let's check out the numbers for this weekend. This is a Star Wars weekend when the Star Wars movie that's coming out is not getting released for another 3 weekends. Missed opportunity.
I don't know what they're doing.
The Devil Wears Prada 2. Oh my heck. Wow. $77 million. I didn't know that this franchise was that popular. I would have never guessed this. It's not something, obviously, that's not a movie made for a person like me. Is it something that interests you?
Not at all. Nope. I never watched the first one. I don't care for it. And I'm definitely not going to see the second one. But that's just me. I have family that likes it, but it's not my cup of tea.
Now, see, here's the thing. I like Anne Hathaway, okay, in some of her roles. Meryl Streep has, I don't think she's ever been in anything that I've been that interested in.
Yeah, you like Meryl Streep when she was in that one movie with Goldie Hawn. Death Becomes Her. That's like the best movie ever.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? You never saw that movie? It's actually really good.
It's really old. That's the one with Bruce Willis, right?
I think so. Yes. Yeah. I love Meryl Streep. So, but
I'm not a huge Meryl Streep fan. Freedom Seeker says, here you go. It's a white girl chick flick night out movie. That's what it seems like it is to me too. But man, I guess there's a lot of white girl chick flicks. Yeah. The moviegoers out there. My gosh. Anyway, so it knocked Michael off of his moonwalk.
I would watch Michael anytime again. And I think they're having a second one, right? Part 2?
There's supposed to be a part 2 coming out there. It looks like Michael's. Let's see. Did it release? Did Devil Wears Prada 2 release internationally?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm trying to bring that up, but it's my internet is being slow. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, it's got $234 million internationally so far. I mean, total box office. That's amazing. I guess people are liking that. Michael, let's see what the total box office is on Michael. If I can bring that up. 400, almost $430 million for a biopic. That's great. And there he is in his Beat It jacket. You know, I never got the Beat It jacket. I had a version of the Thriller jacket. I had the glove. I was such a Michael Jackson fan when I was 12, 13, 14. I was like so into Michael. I knew all the moves. I actually learned so that I would have been my influencer status when I was a kid. If we would have had smartphones back then, I would have been one of the dance video people because that's all I did back then. Like a lot of people don't realize that about me, but I was a professional dancer for years. Eventually became a professional dancer, but I was never a dancer. When I auditioned for musicals, I was always a singer who could move well because those are the categories. When you audition for a straight actor, or you audition for singer only, or singer who can move well, or dancer who can also hopefully carry a tune. But the dancers are like a higher up level dancer than I was, but I was getting paid to dance. So
you will appreciate this movie. There's a scene where Michael gets a couple of kids from, well, not like maybe teenagers or young adults, if you will, from like the streets. And there, you and I both know there's a lot of really good, talented dancers that are like, I guess they just perform on the streets because they don't have anywhere else to perform. Dude, I mean, that scene, I cried probably 3 times during that whole movie. Great movie. Highly recommend seeing it. It's decent for the family. It's not inappropriate. It was just really, really good. And his nephew, I think that's the nephew, Jafar Jackson.
Jafar? Yeah.
Excellent. He just completely he just did an amazing job. I'm not going to give too much away so you and your family can see it.
Yeah, we want to go see it. It should be a good time in the movie. Hope my kid likes it because it'll be different to drag him to a movie that he may not.
That music is just he's just gonna like the music. It's the music is likable by kids of all ages. I think your son will enjoy it.
All right, so let me share the story out of the numbers about The Devil Wears Prada. And then we're going to talk about the one film that was the biggest disappointment of, very close to being the biggest disappointment of all time. But man, a real big disappointment for fans of Angel Studios for sure. Out of the numbers, Weekend Projections Devil Wears Prada struts to $77 million on debut. The Devil Wears Prada 2 will whip up a phenomenal $77 million this weekend, according to Sunday morning estimates from 20th Century Studios / Disney. So this is it's coming from, you know, the Disney Fox merger. It's technically a Disney movie, so Disney actually gets a success under their thumb, I would say, for the year. While that's somewhat less than our model predicted on Friday, it's a fantastic opening for a non-family comedy. In fact, only The Hangover Part 2 has earned more on opening weekend among live-action comedies, with $85.9 million on its debut in 2011. Of course, you adjust that for inflation, and that's probably about $120 million today, so $40 million less, really. But Prada's a great start comes right behind Michael's even bigger $97 million last weekend, and that movie is having a gangbuster second weekend, adding another $54 million to its domestic tally and ending the weekend with around $183.8 million in North America. So yeah, it's a big weekend. And then I want to talk about the bomb of the weekend. And let's go back to the full chart so we can see it. It was not Project Hail Mary, but it was kind of a Hail Mary from Angel Studios. This Angel Studios has brought us some great movies. This is not one. Animal Farm.
Didn't they have the nice Jesus movie for the kids during the holiday?
We watched that last year. Last year at Easter, actually. And then they had, I think that was it David that they came out with, I think.
Oh, right. That's what it was. Yeah, thank you.
And but yeah, last year they had the Easter movie about Jesus, and then they had, it was an interesting way that it was told too, I thought. But Animal Farm, big old misfire on the part of Angel Studios. And let's read the synopsis. Animal Farm traces how a movement for equality is systematically corrupted as the pigs consolidate control, truth is erased, dissent is crushed, and the farm descends into a ruthless dictatorship, fulfilling Orwell's warning about the dangers of communism. I don't really know very much about this movie, but I had told a friend of mine who sometimes is in the chat. I don't know if he's here today. Jonathan, if you're out there, you can say hi. By the way, First Dragon Queen only needs 4 subs. And Eldorado F68, F60, hello. Just came from The Devil Wears Prada 2, and it's amazing. So props to The Devil Wears Prada 2. A lot of people are saying it's pretty good.
It'll be streaming on Disney Plus in like a month.
Nah, they'll probably hold off if it's doing well in the box office.
I'm teasing. I could care less.
That's funny. My friend Adam Francisco says, "Thanks, bro. Congrats on the biceps." It's really funny. All right. So Jonathan, is often in the chat, says, saw this about both movies, which I thought was great. Okay. He goes, "Hey, bud, I saw both movies, Prada 2. My dad and I loved it. And you were right about Animal Farm. My dad said, let's go after an hour. And sad to say, because I don't usually do this, but I left the movie without seeing the ending. He went with his dad, paid to go see the movie, and walked out. That's how bad it was. When you pay to see a movie and you walk out, oh my God.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That is pretty.
Usually you just write it out or you go on your phone. It's just whatever, right?
I'm pretty sure, and let me see. I think that Marvin might have had did he do a
review? He has a review on his channel. It's on his M4 Empire channel, the review.
But I want to see if he did it on that Park Place. Let's see.
I think it was on his channel, but I
Yeah,
could be wrong.
No, he's got one. But I just want to give you because Marvin took the hit for all of us, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on the screen. So this is out of that parkplace.com bookmark it if you have not done so yet, by our good friend Marvin Montanaro. Animal Farm is a box office disaster. Angel Studios film bombs with weak opening and brutal reviews. And this is what he had to say about it over there. Apparently Andy Serkis is in this, which I'm just like crazy surprised about this. The Animal Farm box office numbers are in, and they paint a bleak picture for Angel Studios' latest release, which is already shaping up to be the studio's most high-profile misfire. Instead of building on its reputation as a faith-driven alternative to Hollywood, Angel Studios appears to have stumbled badly. Embracing the Hollywood narrative, partnering with Hollywood progressive elitists, and delivering a film that's failing, both commercially and critically. And for a studio that recently went after its own audience amid backlash, this result feels less like bad luck and more like the consequences of a fractured relationship with the very people who built its brand. That's not
that sucks.
A good sign.
No.
Yeah. So it's this one is just getting just crushed everywhere. And Mark said that the Wiz and Pro saw it as well. Oof.
The Wiz.
I will wish a happy 47th birthday to Mr. Fulton Mraz's mom, Emily. Happy 47th. May the fourth be with you always.
Would you like to play the birthday clip, Ron?
Play it.
Birthday! Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
Happy birthday, Emily.
Yay.
And again, as our friend Jonas likes to say, may the fourth be with you always.
I'll never forget when I put the reference together with Obi-Wan and Jonas's. I'm like, oh, Jonas's avatar is Obi-Wan.
People are going to freak when they see Jonas if he goes on camera and how much he looks exactly like Ewan McGregor. They're going to be like, oh, I get it now. He looks exactly like Ewan McGregor.
That's cool.
That's cool. And Pro looks exactly like a coffee mug.
Okay. Yeah, he said he ordered like a 20-ounce one that actually has the WDW Pro Show on it.
That's funny.
Ron, why aren't you drinking your own merch? What's up?
I'm probably going to get some. I got to get some.
Yeah, you got to drink out of your own merch.
Oh my gosh. So yeah. So it looks like Angel Studios bit the Animal Farm.
Is that a joke? That sounded like a joke. Angel Studios bit Animal Farm.
They bit the farm. They bit the Animal Farm. Yes, that's what I was going for.
That's really unfortunate.
If I were doing that thing where we end the segment with that like a segment ender, I would have said, well, The Devil Wears Prada comes out on top while Angel Studios bit the Animal Farm.
Okay. You could just clip out the part where I act like a total moron. Oh my gosh.
And anyhow, that's what's going on there.
Are you planning on taking your son to see Animal Farm or no?
No, I was never planning on that.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I want to see if I can find a story on this before I bring it up, because there's something interesting that I want to bring up, but I've got a clip out of Instagram. It's probably perfectly fine to play. I'm going to have to play it in a very different way if I can find it. I'm
singing McDonald's tunes all day. Oh, by the way, if anyone cares, Burger King has the Star Wars food themed I guess like the wrapper, the fries come in a little Yoda container. The burgers wrapped with like Star Wars themed stuff. My hubby went to Burger King on his lunch break. He took a picture and sent it to me. And I'm like, are you saving that for me? Just throw it in the trash. It's got grease on it. I don't want it.
All right, guys. I think let me make sure I've got all my assets in place for this, because for this one,
Sea Brew, I don't think they have blue milk. I just think they have a really cool cup for your soda.
All right, so I got to pull this off, and I got to reshare something.
Okay.
So give me just a second. I'm going to stop that.
It's a jolly holiday with you.
Then we're going to and do it here, and now we want to do that. And hopefully, if I've done everything right, this is going to work. All right, MJ, it's going to be very, very interesting to get your take on this one. Guys, we have our second story. If you haven't seen this yet, it is very interesting. So if you all know who Evangeline Lilly is, she played the Wasp in Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp, and in Avengers Endgame. Wow, she has a take that I'm going to play here for you. This is out of Instagram. She posted this herself, and I am telling you, the Wasp can sting. Let me see. Hopefully you can hear this with the audio and everything, and I'm going to do my best to play it for you right now. Let's see if it works.
It's a bloodbath at Disney, and Marvel Studios just took the worst of it. Yesterday, the company laid off approximately 1,000 employees company-wide, and nearly the entire visual development team at Marvel was let go.
Before I spread this post, when I saw it on social media, I needed to fact check it. So I reached out to my good friend, Andy Park, who was the genius behind creating the original Wasp supersuit and the original Wasp concept drawings for the film Ant-Man and the Wasp, and just said, is this true? Is this really what's happening? And he said, yeah, it's true. I have been let go. And I can't quite believe that Disney have let go of the artists who brought the current Marvel universe to life through their imagination and their genius. That the people who invented these characters in the first place, who designed them in the first place, are now being replaced by AI. AI that will take their designs and take what those artists created and use it to create iterations of that. I am so sorry, Andy, and I am so sorry to every single one of the artists who were let go in the 1,000 artists that Disney fired, and particularly the entire team at Marvel who have been considered obsolete now after building the Marvel empire. If you're a huge fan of Marvel, just take a moment today to think about them, to send up a prayer for them, to honor the people who created the world that you fell in love with. That was a human invention. These were human creations. And they shouldn't be stolen by tech giants so that their robots can replicate them. I think it's disgusting and horrible. And I stand with all the artists. And Andy, I'm so sorry. And I love you guys.
It's a bloodbath at Disney, and Marvel Studios just took the...
So let me go ahead and stop that for right now. And, you see in her a great deal of sympathy and empathy, because what she's talking about, and I understand that there are people, she didn't create the character of the Wasp, Stan Lee, of course. Well, whoever, not sure it was Stan Lee, but anyway. But Andy Park created the costuming for what went out in the movies and created the first live-action version of the characters of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Actually, technically, not the first live-action version of Ant-Man, who the first live-action version of Ant-Man was in a Saturday Night Live skit, and then the actor that portrayed him was in the movie in a cameo, which is pretty funny. But you can see the point she's making. I mean, Disney just laid off all those people at Marvel. Before I get to the story about this, what is your take just seeing that, MJ?
Well, a lot of people in our circle within this YouTube community that we have, even the ones that are like affiliated with Pro Show, we've been talking about AI taking over people's jobs, and it's really unfortunate. People are talented and they have a lot to showcase. And, you can, like she said, you can program a robot to do whatever you'd like, but it still takes away from the actual human experience and interaction. So you can't connect to, I don't think you can connect to a AI character or a robot the way you can connect to a human being that's portraying a character that you enjoy seeing on the big screen. So that's unfortunate. I am somewhat of a Marvel superhero type of girl. I've always had a nice spot in my heart for Spider-Man. And like the attraction at Islands of Adventure, I love that ride. I like Marvel Superhero Island. I'm more of a DC kind of girly, but I just think that, yeah, the Hulk is fun. All the rides there are fun. The Marvel is supposed to be enjoyable, and the good traditional stories of hero saves the day, and the villains lose and good guys win. I mean, I don't know what they're trying to do. I mean, do they really just want the whole thing to fail? I don't get it.
Well, the fact of the matter is that they've been failing. The creators have been failing Marvel, and the creators have been failing the fans for the last 5-6 years. They haven't really known what to do with themselves since Endgame. They were going to go for the Kang Dynasty, and that was a fiasco because the actor that they hired had a lot of issues. Sean, we celebrated you earlier when you were here, just to let you know. We might have to get that back on the screen a little bit later, but yes. This is what Trevor Denning had to say. We'll put this on the screen. This is out of thatparkplace.com. Bookmark it if you have not done so yet. The MCU star Evangeline Lilly slams Disney as disgusting and horrible. And there she is as Hope Van Dyne in Ant-Man 2015. Marvel actress Evangeline Lilly took to social media to slam Disney over its recent layoffs. In mid-April, as part of a major corporate restructuring, Disney eliminated around 1,000 jobs. Marvel was among the departments hit hardest with cuts in film and television production, comics, finance, legal, and visual development. Why is Disney cutting the jobs? Well, when layoffs were announced, new Disney CEO Josh D'Amaro released a memo to employees. While he did not mention AI directly, he said Disney was looking to, quote, streamline our operations in various parts of the company. Many suspected that emerging technologies like AI would be part of that process. Where Marvel is directly concerned, it may also be a result of reduced production slate. In its early days, Disney Plus leaned heavily on the MCU. However, after a series of divisive projects that failed to capture the audience, the company is scaling back. Fewer projects means a smaller workforce. Lilly responds to the layoffs, and you just saw what she did. Evangeline Lilly, who played Hope Van Dyne / the Wasp, said news of the Disney layoffs took her by surprise. Yet before lashing out, she confirmed the information. I reached out to my good friend Andy Park, who was the genius behind creating the original Wasp supersuit for the movie, is I'm sure what she meant, and the original Wasp concept drawings for the film Ant-Man and the Wasp, and just said, "Is this true? Is this really what's happening?" So you saw that video, and yeah, it was. This is a crazy story. It's fact of the matter is, Disney shot themselves in the foot. They haven't been creative enough with Marvel. They're not creative enough with Star Wars, and the people that it's really funny. Kevin Feige, who is in charge of Marvel, really seemed to know what he was doing as long as Ike Perlmutter was there to help steer the ship. Since Ike Perlmutter's been gone, Kevin Feige has not been the best at steering the ship the way that it probably ought to go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. There was a third. I forgot about that third Ant-Man movie because I wanted to forget about it. Quantumania was awful. It was such a bad movie. Did you see any of the Ant-Man movies, MJ?
Yeah, I did. They were okay. It's not really anything for me to like get excited about. I still don't even understand how they have a show with a dinner on the cruise ships with Ant-Man coming out. I mean, how people don't even like that. I know they have like a rotating dining. Yeah, they have a rotating dining, and it's like the night that's on your list for dinner, people want to skip it or book something else.
Well,
it's not that popular, in my opinion. It's not that popular.
Well, Ant-Man's a small character.
That's a good way to put it. Oh man, I do like Paul Rudd though. I really like Paul Rudd. I enjoy him in a lot of the films that he's done. So I won't name him.
Did you know that the first? Did you know that the first Ant-Man movie was supposed to come out in the 90s?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Want to know why it didn't come out?
Why?
Because there was another movie that came out in its stead, where some of the creatives shifted, and it was a movie that most people know and love. It was called Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, I love that movie.
Exactly. That initially, according to like Hollywood lore and stuff, that initially was actually going to be an Ant-Man movie, and ended up coming over to become Honey, I Shrunk the
Playground
Kids.
at Hollywood Studios. I have pictures on Auntie. Yeah.
Chief William Schweikert has steering the ship. I thought he was the captain of the Titanic and steered the ship into an iceberg. That's what it seems like Kevin Feige did. Ike Perlmutter, I guess Ike Perlmutter was the lookout. Like Ike Perlmutter was the one looking out for the iceberg. So once he was gone, well, guess what?
Oh, right. They were too busy looking at what Jack and Rose were doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Inner Space with Martin Short. Yeah, that was a pretty funny movie too back in the day. But yeah, it's a kind of a bloodbath over at Marvel right now, and I guess also Angel Studios is falling to that area. It looks like, let me see here. I don't have any new supers. We're going to get
back to Super Chats.
That is a really nice clip.
You like that one?
I love it.
Yeah,
it's got the dish on the bottom, the little logo. But while you do Super Chats, I'll be right back. I got to grab something at the door.
She's got to grab something at the door. I'm looking for something here. Where did it go? Oh, that's the other way. The other way. Let me go the other way. It was this one. I found it. Sean, we wanted to thank you for this Let me get it up here. Sorry. Because I don't know if you were here earlier, but we did put this on the screen. There you go, Sean. Thank you for that. We appreciate that. This was the $5 super chat from Sean on my SeaWorld stream. And yeah, so we wanted to celebrate Sean for that. Let's celebrate it with a culture. I think Sean was saying he wants. Did you want that? You know what? It is. May the 4th be with you, because Sean requested it and he did super the other day. Let's play Wild Man of Yavin's clip, because May the 4th be with you.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the 4th moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
And
that's a banger right there.
Thank you very much, Sean. We have O2RR again, I do believe. Chiming in for $4.99. Guys, if we get 2 more, we get the super chat goal. Funny irony that they've changed sides recently. Disney is now more for adults, Epcot, while Universal Studios is reaching out to families. Epic. In a big way, actually. It's interesting that you say that, because O2RR, let me know in the chat, have you been to DreamWorks Land at Universal Studios? I have a feeling that they've got Seuss Land over at Islands of Adventure, and it's very possible that what they're doing next to it is going to be an extension, maybe some more kids stuff coming to like a Pokemon area at Islands of Adventure. But yeah, so that's a huge deal. But thank you very much, O2RR, who is chiming in and supporting the show today. Thank you so much.
They're also building that kids land for Universal, so it's kind of like a DreamWorks Land, but 2.0, right? With like SpongeBob and Kung Fu Panda, Gabby's Dollhouse. I think that's opening this year. Isn't it this year they're opening?
Is that at Islands?
No, Texas.
Oh, the other park, yeah, and entirely different park. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a kids
Hebrew
park.
says, I can't wait for my next trip to Orlando. I want to do Epic Universe. Universal was amazing.
Yes.
Hebrew, did you do Universal on the special night for MegaCon? No, let's see. Wasn't Pleasure Island meant for adults? Yes, Pleasure Island at Disney was specifically meant for adults. So yeah, they've been trying to capture an adult audience. I'm pitching a tent right next to Ron's condo for MegaCon. Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's a space out back for it. You might get attacked by the otters, just to let you know. It was only fun ride. We've got one more story to cover today. MJ and I went over this a little bit on the That Park Place channel. Are you ready to cover one more last story, MJ?
May the 4th be with us. Yeah.
This is about the 4th. So yes, we have a story that may not be the best of news for Star Wars.
I have news.
What type of news is it?
Well, to be perfectly frank, it's bad.
Maybe if you tell me the bad news in a good way, it won't sound so bad.
The bad news in a good way. Yes, I can do that. Well, here goes. Wait till you hear this.
Star Wars streaming data. Star Wars streaming data shows viewership still driven by legacy films, not the sequel trilogy. This is out of thatparkplace.com. Bookmark it if you have not done so yet. This is by our good friend Trevor Denning. Yes, indeed. It's Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you, but I guess the 4th is not with Rey. There she is, Daisy Ridley as Rey in The Last Jedi. Very divisive film. I wouldn't say that it's not that divisive. I'd say that there are a few people who just have horrible taste that actually like this film. And that's fine. You're allowed to have horrible taste and have absolutely no idea what real culture is about and you're allowed to be all those things. Wonderful. We have free speech in America. If you have a bad opinion, you're allowed to have that bad opinion. And that's fine. Despite years of uneven projects, Star Wars remains a significant cultural presence with viewership numbers to back that up. However, according to Nielsen data reported by Variety, audience attention is concentrated around specific eras of the franchise rather than Disney's newer entries, driving overall engagement. There's Han Solo with a perplexed look on his face like, what? What is going on here? I don't know. Han shot first, people. Nielsen reports that in 2025, U.S. viewers spent 33 billion minutes, or approximately 550 million hours, streaming Star Wars content. Disney Plus serves as the central hub behind this viewing activity. While those figures initially appear to signal strong health for Lucasfilm and the broader franchise, a closer look reveals that not all Star Wars projects are being consumed equally. Legacy films dominate overall viewing. Overall, Star Wars films were the primary driver of viewership, accounting for 44.2% of total streaming minutes. However, and what are more revealing, however, is which specific titles, and it's specific, not Pacific, it has nothing to do with the Atlantic or Pacific Oceans, which specific titles attracted the most attention. A New Hope ranked first, followed by The Phantom Menace and Rouge One. That was Rouge One was the Star Wars story about the princess's makeup. Yes, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so there it is. Star Wars content viewing by format 2025. There's the Nielsen chart. Observers note the top 3 reflect a mix of errors, one from the original trilogy film, one prequel entry, and a single Disney era release. Notably absent from the upper tier are the sequel trilogy films, which do not appear among the most watched titles in this data set.
Of course not. Look at the actor. Sorry.
This is Amandla Stenberg. I feel like her parents were cruel to name her Amandla and not Amanda. Like, It sounds like you're trying to say the word Amanda and stumbling over it. Amanda.
I cannot stand these like new names. I can't even pronounce half of them. I'm like, what is their name? Bradlin Dindley. I'm like, just get it. It's
Yes,
Bradley. Can you just leave it Bradley?
My name is Rondalin.
Like, what are you doing? What are we doing? Everyone is like all these weird names. Northwest, east, south. I don't know.
The guy in this picture is I've seen him live. Yeah, very, very nice. But this was really funny. So this was at MegaCon 2025 in February last year. And I'm not sure if I was sitting with Lorena or sitting with Pro when I was watching him live. But the funny thing is, he seemed to want to talk about the Acolyte, and the audience did not. The only thing the audience wanted to talk about with him and the questions that he ended up fielding from the audience all had to do with a show called The Good Place. Are you at all familiar with The Good Place, MJ?
No, but is that like where he came from? I mean,
yeah, he played a prominent role in The Good Place. A very prominent role. He was kind of like a dumb jock type of a person, where he was supposed to be from Jacksonville, Florida, and
these people haven't really done sci-fi. Is not their area. These two actors is what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to be,
no,
the R word, but this young lady, she's done a lot of movies that are, for example, like how do I word this properly? It's like a Lifetime movie, but in the projects. So it's a very like dramatic. Background. Well, I do. I do.
I don't know her background. I don't really care about her background.
Sci-fi is not her background,
She looks like Ironheart, kind of, the actress that played
exactly. Exactly. They're casting the wrong people for these type of sci-fi films that are beloved, we're supposed to a continuation of, I guess, Star Wars, whatever. These are just not the actors to put for them. Just saying.
So George Lucas's material makes up 2 of the top 3, suggesting that the vision of new leadership has failed to resonate with audience. Star Wars Day viewing patterns. Now, this was Star Wars Day last year, May 4th, 2025. Offers an even more revealing snapshot. Nielsen broke down the top 10 titles for the day based on 637 million minutes of viewing. Now, this is interesting. Number 1, based on minutes of viewing, was Andor. Andor had just season 2 had just come out, and Andor is
thank you, Sean. This is the one, Ron, right here. Yes. So this is just not her forte. Go ahead, Ron. Please continue. I'm sorry.
No. She was in a movie called, what is it?
The Hate You Give. It's a very it's showing the perspective of what it's like, growing up in the hood or the projects or whatever you want to call it. It's very drama, like a Lifetime BET type of thing.
It wasn't about the protesters on King's Day. It sounds like that title would actually fit like a documentary about the people protesting on King's Day, the hate they give. Those people gave a lot of hate, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
it's very dramatic.
Right. So we're looking at the top 3. So Andor does not take place during the sequel trilogy. In the timeline of Star Wars, Andor takes place right before Rogue One. So it's actually in a New Hope era. So that's one of the reasons it probably is doing so well, is because that's the era that it takes place in, just before New Hope. And just before Rogue One. Rogue One was where they took the crawl from A New Hope, and they made the opening crawl into a full-blown movie. That's basically what they did.
Yeah, I'm still learning. Lauren is teaching me the ropes.
If you haven't seen Rogue One yet, Rogue One would be probably your next movie worth watching.
So the last one we saw was Return of the Jedi. And he specifically said to like skip over a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to find his message so I can say it properly. Because he's guiding me in the right direction to watch all the Star Wars stuff. Mm-hmm.
The initial name for Return of the Jedi was Revenge of the Jedi. Actually, had posters out advertising for it as Revenge of the Jedi until its name changed just a few months before it came out.
I found it. So he says, start with Rogue One after Return of the Jedi. And then he says, depending on how you feel, I will recommend either following it up with Andor, a prequel TV series to Rogue One, or The Mandalorian, a TV series taking place 5 years post Return of the Jedi.
Right. So,
okay.
And Mandalorian season 1 or 2 are excellent. Then, especially the end of season 2. The end of season 2 was such a high note for the series. But the problem with the end of season 2 is one of the characters you really wanted to know what she was going to do next was Cara Dune.
Oh, okay.
And so firing her after that was one of the dumbest moves that they could have ever made.
Why are they doing this stuff?
Because they're political.
I don't understand.
Anyway, so let's look at these, break them down. Star Wars A New Hope, which was the number one movie viewed, which is the classic Star Wars. And then The Phantom Menace, which was the first of the 9, if you're going in order of the series, was number 3. Empire Strikes Back, which is the second Star Wars movie ever. And then Revenge of the 5th, which is the last of the prequel series. But if you look at all the rest of them, none of them are in the sequel trilogy timeline. And that's where they've left off. Notably, fans were not revisiting the heavily promoted The Acolyte or any of the recent films like The Force Awakens.
Right.
Andor's position at the top was likely influenced by renewed interest surrounding its season 2 release window. Beyond that, the list is largely composed of legacy-driven films and long-running animated series, with most entries drawn from earlier eras of the franchise rather than the new Disney era storytelling. It's just an interesting trend to see. Look, I think there are ways to say that Star Wars is dead. And then there's also ways to say that it's always going to be out there in pop culture fandom. But I do think Disney might be trying moves that could bring it back. Again, I've said this so many times. If you watch Mandalorian season 1 and 2, MJ, you'll see why Cara Dune, the character of Cara Dune, who Gina Carano plays, is so important. She wasn't just any character. And I don't know if you saw the video that I did with Lauren about Gina Carano. Lauren points out the fact that Gina was hand-selected by Jon Favreau, and the character of Cara Dune was created for her, not the other way around. She wasn't brought in to audition for the character of Cara Dune. Cara Dune was a character created for Gina Carano. So it was Jon Favreau that brought her in, and I'm pretty sure he was ticked off when they let her go. So when they had that conversation that Gina talked about, where John and Dave and her are the only 3 in that conversation, and Kathleen Kennedy wasn't a part of it, and Kathleen Kennedy already knew she was being let go, or she was leaving. I feel very strongly that Gina's coming back to Star Wars. I feel very strongly. I don't know. Because here's the thing, I don't think they have a Mandalorian season 4 without her. I really don't.
Okay.
And I think the Mandalorian Grogu, she may not be in the movie like the actress, but there may be mention of her to see how fans react to that from the movie as to whether or not to bring her back, because there's a vocal fan base against her who are very radical politically left. And the vocal fan base against her wants her to stay gone because instead of using pronouns, she said beep, bop, boop.
That's so funny.
It is funny.
That's
all it was supposed to be.
Yeah, she's good. Kudos to her for
but
that.
But the people that are on the far left, they are like cultists, and I'm not kidding. They really are like. I don't know who their cult leader would be, but they literally are like devout cultists. Where if you break their rules, you are, it's weird. It's weird. It's not a religious cult. Not in the way that we normally think of it, but they are definitely just there. And I'm not talking about just regular liberals, I'm talking about super far leftists, and they're very, very loud. They're very vocal. And it is sad to see. What do you think bringing Gina Carano back? Well, I mean, you don't really know her character. I'd love to get your take on it after you've seen Mandalorian season 1 and 2.
Sure.
But just knowing what you know, what do you think that would do for the fandom of Star Wars if they brought her back?
From what you guys are saying, you're not the only one that wants to bring her back. I think if the role was created for her, not like you said, not that they picked her for this role. They made a character around her. I personally have liked her movies. There was one movie that she did. It was really intense. It's thriller and action packed. I've always been a Gina Carano fan. I don't have anything against her, and I hope they do the right thing. And I just want them to do the right thing by you guys, the Star Wars hardcore fans.
I loved her in Deadpool. I don't know if you saw the first Deadpool movie, but
I did see the first Deadpool. Yeah. I just don't remember which character she played. Could you tell it was her?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
she played a character called Angel Dust, and she was in the whole movie, and she was an antagonist to Deadpool. And
I saw Deadpool once, and I cannot sit for it again.
She's the one where Deadpool goes, "Oh, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do superhero landing," and she does it. It's so funny.
You got to have a stomach for Deadpool. I'm not a Deadpool type.
I know. I totally understand. There's a lot of language and a lot of violence and a lot of blood. But I think that Gina Carano coming back would do. I think it would do a lot to repair people's feelings towards Disney. Because what they did to her, and it would be the same kind of thing. Now, Roseanne would never come back to Disney, but seeing Gina forgive Disney and Disney forgive Gina, seeing like that is it does good things for both of them. And it repairs a rift in Hollywood that I think would bring fandom back. And I think that if they were to do that, not only would Star Wars have a new hope, but once again, with the fans, the Force would be with them.
Back to Super Chats.
It's giving Star Wars. I like it.
Going Shogi for coming in hot for 5. We've almost got the goal. We got 4 out of 5 if somebody wants to be nice and get the goal. A lot of people on Twitter are pushing hard recently to sell that sequel trilogy where the best of the films. Makes me suspicious something is up. I was saying that exactly the same thing earlier, Going Shogi. Like, I was looking at my X feed. I still can't bring myself to call it Twitter anymore. Mostly because I don't like the term. I never liked the term. Since it became X, I got more excited about it because I never liked it. Just sounded, I'm sorry to say this, in the way that we would say it in the 1980s, tweeting sounds gay.
I just think X is a weird name for it too. Like, I'm going to go on X. Like, why call it X? I don't get it.
Well, I don't know, but I like it. I like. Look, if you post on X, it's just called a post. That word makes sense for what it is, but calling it a tweet just sounds bubbly.
The tweet.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Can't really do much about it. Going Shogi, though, what we can do is we can celebrate. Ooh, everybody, yes. Please get ready in the chat to celebrate with us our good friend, the chef, the maestro, the guy who I really want to go visit so he can just cook for me.
Oh yeah, me too.
When I'm slimmed down all the way that I want to slim down and I want to have the biggest freaking cheat day ever, I'm gonna go to California, hook up with Go and Shogi, and have him cook me the best feast I've ever had. Go and Shogi. Let's celebrate. You guys get ready in the chat. Everybody celebrate Go and Shogi.
We love you, Shogi.
What was Dragon Queen saying? I saw that Dragon Queen had some comments about the order she would watch in. We love Shogi. Hi, Mr. Bradley. Hi, Spring Blossom Fairy. Hello, Spring Blossom Fairy. Welcome to the channel. I hope that you are having a blessed and fortuitous day. Let's see. Yes. There, exactly, Humphrey Bear. Humphrey Bear says, bring back Cara Dune. I think that if they don't, for me at least, if they don't bring back Cara Dune, if they don't bring back Gina Carano, Star Wars for me is pretty much dead forever. Like, I just don't have an interest, which is sad. You know, and that's fine. You know what? If the people that like Acolyte want to like Acolyte, there's nothing wrong with that. Those people are fine. I know that there's people that want an Acolyte season 2. And I will give them this. If they bring back Cara Dune and Gina Carano for season 3 of Mandalorian, then I say let them have their Acolyte season 2. That's fine. Balance the equation all you want. I don't care about it, and I don't know if Disney will make it because I don't think Disney will make money off of it. And, you know, I don't think that Disney wants to lose money. I really don't.
They just keep doing weird stuff. And then, like, that decision on the what's the night show that they all have the same first name. Jimmy, is it Jimmy Kimmel or not Fallon? Who's doing the bad comment on Melania?
Kimmel.
Like
Kimmel.
Okay, so aren't we waiting for Disney to do something about that? I don't understand what this Gina Carano, Kimmel, all of this stuff is just making the company look really, really bad. And I just don't understand why they're doing this to themselves.
I don't know where they are. Let me see.
I don't even watch his show. He's not funny.
Well, he can't be funny. I'll bring this up on the screen. Oh, let me try it. Let me try this. There we go.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, Marvin wrote the article. Perfect. So now we can try to read it if we can.
All right. So out of that Park Place is not really a story I was going to cover, but it gives us time for one more super chat to come in. We'll meet the goal. Let's see here. Hopefully that we do it. By the way, guys, as far as that's concerned, don't super chat if you can't afford to super chat. If you can, that's great. We appreciate it. Wonderful. It keeps the lights on, but please don't go into debt for it. We ain't Disney. We ain't asking for your debt. Will Jimmy Kimmel be fired? Reports claim ABC affiliates already pulling support. He might be in trouble. This is by our good friend Marvin Montanaro out of thatparkplace.com. Jimmy Kimmel crying. The future of Jimmy Kimmel Live is suddenly under scrutiny as a new report claims ABC affiliates may be distancing themselves from the late night host, raising fresh questions about whether Jimmy Kimmel could actually be fired amid mounting backlash. The report published by the U.S. Sun alleges that stations across the country were instructed to pull promotional content for Kimmel's show, with an unnamed insider suggesting that a more drastic move could be coming. However, as of now, no official confirmation has been provided by ABC or its parent company, Disney. I don't know. Do you think the Kim Meister should go for saying comments that could have possibly led to the endangerment of the freaking president of the United States.
This is his second strike. I don't understand how he's still on air. And I've never, ever taken the time to ever watch his show. I mean, how popular is this guy? Aren't his viewership, isn't his viewership down?
He's losing the company between 20 and 40 million dollars per year. Losing Disney, losing ABC, 20 to 40 million dollars a year.
So why are we airing him? I mean, his viewership is down. Why are we airing him? Take him off and replace him with someone with talent, and that's actually funny. This guy's not funny. Sorry.
Well, the thing is, it looks like it's very, very possible that all of the night shows, I don't know that any of the night shows are going to eventually survive, because none of them do what the Tonight Show used to do back in the day. And it's and because of that, I don't know that any of them are really survivable. If any of them are, it would be Jimmy Fallon. I think he's probably got the best chance of surviving.
He's the most sustainable one because he doesn't really dip his toes into the politics the way this guy does. These comedians can be, you know, I remember when comedy was like, yeah, you could make fun of the left and the right and no one would get offended, but this takes it too far. You know, Saturday Night Live is not what it used to be. Honestly, if you rewatch the first season for a few seasons to what it is now, it's trash.
Saturday Night Live? SNL sucks.
It sucks, but it used to be so good. I remember looking forward to it.
It's a little worse than trash.
It's just awful.
I mean, I see some of the clips, but yeah, I don't think that Jimmy Kimmel. My biggest problem with Kimmel is not representative of what Disney should want for their company, for what for their public reputation.
Right.
So yeah. So Sean has a question for you, MJ. How much Star Wars has MJ seen? I can't believe the advice.
Yeah, I have it here. I have to keep it in my notes. I'm a little bit of a dork. Okay, here we go. So he had me start with episode 4 and 5 to watch first, and then I watched and please don't throw tomatoes at me if I pronounce this incorrectly. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
Return of the Jedi.
There you go.
Okay, so that's all I've seen so far. But not Mother's Day weekend, but probably the one after that before Memorial Weekend. I plan on finishing up what he told me to watch. So
you know what the biggest problem with Oga's Cantina is? Have you ever been inside Oga's Cantina?
I got to go inside once, but that was before I watched the films. So I really didn't get to enjoy it like if I had watched the movies. And then, so after going in there, I went in there like a year and a half ago, and then I watched the movies this year. And when I saw on the movie, like the way it is, I was like, oh man, how come this isn't what it was when I went in there?
Exactly. So that's the point. So honestly, when you go into Oga's Cantina, because it's your first cantina that you're going into in a Star Wars land.
Yeah.
You're right, Goan Shogi. The biggest problem with Oga's is it sucks. But let me explain why it sucks. It's a Star Wars cantina. Honestly, because it's a Star Wars cantina, and I know it's on, even though it's not on Tatooine, you should go in there and you should be hearing you're not hearing the Cantina Band song.
That's sad.
And it is 100% done wrong. The people that were in charge of that creatively, they had no clue.
They massively
and it
failed.
Bothers me to this very that it was a mass. It was such a.
It's
big
walking
failure.
It's walking into Hogsmeade and not hearing the soundtrack from the movie. That's what it is.
I mean, it would be like walking into Hogsmeade and Snape comes up to you, but it's a black guy.
I don't understand this whole HBO thing that they're trying to do. I don't get it. And I don't want a picture. I don't want a picture with Black Snape. I'm good.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's look, if nothing wrong with original characters being created. If he would have been black in the first movie, it would have been fine. Look, everybody accepts Sam Jackson. Everybody accepts Sam Jackson as Nick Fury, and that was changed in the comic books.
Right.
In the Ultimate series, they changed Nick Fury to Sam Jackson. They actually based him off Sam Jackson. And there's even comic books. It was before Sam Jackson was ever hired to play the role. Then Sam Jackson afterwards pointed it out, and he's like, "Yeah, if this is ever a character in a movie, you got to hire me."
It's like Storm from Marvel Superhero Island. Storm, I took a picture with her. I think she's so cool, and it's like recasting her into a different race. Like, why would you?
If you recast the Storm as a white woman, I would be up in freaking arms. You do not do that to Storm.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, leave
Storm
things
is
alone.
A black woman. Okay.
Right.
Don't recast her. It was awesome. It is dark. It is cramped. There's not, you can't sit everywhere. There are tables that when you go in there, they force you to stand. I'd be like, I'm sorry, but I can't stand. I have neuropathy. You cannot keep me on my feet for more than like a couple minutes. So sorry.
It's not very ADA friendly. I will say that. That's why I only went once, Ron. And they took away the virtual queue. Remember when Oga's was like, you could only do virtual queue. They took it away because the popularity of it is dying down. But I'm not. I had the opportunity to go back in January when we were in Galaxy's Edge, and I just was like, nah, I'm good because it's not enticing enough to.
Well, soon I'm going to let people even see, because I actually redirected the stream to some people that are friends of mine that happen to be in Galaxy's Edge right now.
Oh, cool! Yay!
So, MJ, tell the people where they can find you out here on this interwebs of ours.
Oh, I am on X and Instagram, and then I updated my YouTube channel, and I put on there the shows that I'm featured on to make it easier for everybody to find me and to know where I am. But it's great hanging out here with you, Ron, on the dish, and I always try to join if I can. And I really appreciate everybody, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Make the most of it. Go to Burger King, get all the cool stuff. We want better for Star Wars, but it is what it is right now. Yeah.
Stop putting me in the mood for Burger King, because I love Burger King.
Yay, Burger King. Then get a drink. Go get a Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke, Ron. Thank you, Shogi. Love you so much. Thank you for putting my link.
I actually do. I do get a Diet root beer when I go.
There you go.
I'm not really big on diet drinks. And Sean, the artist, comes in with no Ewok TV movies, not cartoons, and/or are one. Oh, come on. Ewok TV movies are great. Those are the best. I love the Ewok TV
Now,
movies.
see, you guys confuse me. Oh, my goodness.
I'll talk to you about the Ewok movies later, MJ. We need one more 5 super chat for the goal. But before we got that, we got to celebrate Sean, the artist, who seems to love.
Nobody ever says his name properly, ever. On all of our channels, no one ever says this guy the right. It's Sean, formerly artist John Cusack.
What? John, that's not Cusack. That's why it's not. Don't pronounce what it's actually spelled.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the 4th moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
Texas comes in hot for the goal.
Texas.
The cool thing about that is Texas also has one of my favorite clips, although they're all my favorite clips because I'm creating them. So, Texas for the goal! Woohoo!
That's
and
a fun time.
Ironically enough, the people that I'm sending you to are they also have magic in their name.
Oh yeah, William Wood, but he likes Korean cheerleaders.
Korean cheerleaders.
We don't have those in the house.
But hey, we got Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and that's more important.
Now, if you bring Virginia to the other side of your screen, we would have Latina cheerleaders.
She's doing her own Spanish live stream right now.
Yeah.
Go and show you. Do you have my wife's links? If you can share Virginia Bradley Adventures or Virginia Source, either one, I don't care. Share one of them, share both of them. We'd appreciate it. Oh, William Thompson. I don't think he's that picky. Dallas is greater than Korea. Yeah. And then, of course, on our channel here at Follow the Bradley's Fun, we did meet the goal. Look for a community post where I will be giving several options of where we could potentially go to next. Maybe Gatorland, or maybe one of the Disney parks or Disney Springs, or I don't know, might give a couple of different options. Maybe we'll go back to SeaWorld. That would be fine. Oh, there we go.
Gatorland is a great idea. Right on time for mating season for the gators.
If anybody saw, I don't know if you've watched it yet, but there is a part of the live stream from SeaWorld where I'm in front of the sea lions, and you get an idea of why the gators are so loud, because the sea lions are so loud. I don't know why. We as humans, we don't make loud noises. Like, we cannot create the volume that like a sea lion creates, or a gator creates, or a lion creates, or whatever. I think it's because our voices are not made for long distances like their voices are.
Oh, mine carries. You've never heard me scream when the kids are outside and I call them in because it's time to come inside. Yeah, you can hear me in the next city over. Mm-hmm. I'm not kidding.
If I go to Gatorland, I'm going to have to grab their. If I go to Gatorland, I'm going to have to grab their onion rings. They have the best freaking onion rings in the whole wide world. So,
do that. Can you do a food review? Yay! We would love that.
Gosh, it's just so hard because I have to disrupt my fasting to do it. But
no, go on a cheat day.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
I'll do it. Go on a cheat day. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? Gatorland might win. Deezerland might win. Who knows? Guys, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for all of your support. We met the goal, so we are going to outro this with our big celebration clip. And then after, you'll be redirected to some people who are celebrating. May the 4th be with you guys. MJ, thank you so much for being here today, and for everybody that has contributed to the goal, to the super chats. Let's see. I think I still have them all. First Dragon Queen, thank you. You were coming in hot first. C Brew 113802RR. Going Shogi. Sean, the formerly artist. John, I'll ask about a cuck later. And Texas 8412. Thank you all so much.
Dragon Queen supposed to come in hot? She's a dragon.
Oh, she comes in hot all the time. Go subscribe to her channel as well. And
Yes.
we're going to send you over to our other magical friends who are celebrating May the 4th be with you. And I believe they're in Hollywood Studios.
Yay.
Guys, thank you so much. Until next time, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Let's celebrate together before we leave. Ciao.
Too much? Too much? It's a perfect! Wahoo! Oh, this is too much! Give me a break, I couldn't be more excited! Okay, this anticipation is making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show, I think I would go so crazy. Be a pretty decent guy, I must say. Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot. Ah!